Imagine waking up to the sound of waves crashing along the Pacific coast in a breathtaking cliffside mansion overlooking Malibu. For Sir Anthony Hopkins, this isn't a fantasy. It's just another day in a life marked by brilliance, luxury, and creative legacy. From electrifying performances that send chills down your spine to a lavish lifestyle befitting Hollywood royalty, Sir Anthony Hopkins is a legend both on and off the screen. With an estimated net worth of $120 million in 2025, the Oscar-winning actor and composer has built an empire spanning decades. But how does the man behind some of cinema's most unforgettable characters live when the cameras stop rolling? Today, we're diving into the luxurious world of Sir Anthony Hopkins, from his stunning mansion to his enviable car collection. Stay tuned as we uncover the incredible success and lifestyle of this legendary star. Sir Anthony Hopkins was born on December 31, 1937, in the Margam district of Port Talbot, Wales, to Annie Muriel and Richard Arthur Hopkins, a hard-working baker. His family had deep roots in both Wales and England, with one of his grandfathers hailing from Wiltshire. Growing up, Anthony was deeply influenced by his father's working-class values, often reflecting on the sacrifices his parents made. He once shared that whenever he felt a sense of pride or success, he would remember his father's worn and calloused hands, a reminder of the hard work that shaped his upbringing. Despite his future as a world-renowned actor, Hopkins was not an enthusiastic student. He found little interest in traditional academics and instead spent his time indulging in creative pursuits like painting, drawing, and playing the piano. In 1949, Anthony Hopkins' parents, hoping to bring more discipline into his life, sent him to Jones's West Monmouth Boys' School in Pontypool. However, his time there was short-lived. He stayed for only 5 terms before transferring to Cowbridge Grammar School in the Vale of Glamorgan. But even with this change, school remained a challenge for him. In a 2002 interview, Hopkins admitted that he struggled academically and often felt out of place among his peers. He described himself as a poor learner, which made him an easy target for ridicule and led to deep feelings of insecurity. He grew up believing he wasn't smart, which contributed to an ongoing sense of self-doubt in his early years. At the age of 15, Anthony Hopkins had a brief but memorable encounter with fellow Welsh actor Richard Burton, a towering figure in Hollywood at the time. Inspired by Burton's success, Hopkins saw a glimpse of what was possible for a young man from Wales with dreams beyond his small-town upbringing. He later described Burton as very gracious, very nice, but clarified that their connection was more of an inspirational one, rather than a close friendship. Over the years, many assumed the two were lifelong friends due to their shared Welsh heritage and similar paths to fame. But Hopkins openly admitted, "I didn't really know him at all." Despite this, Burton's success planted a seed in Hopkins's mind, pushing him to pursue his own career in acting. Determined to refine his craft, he enrolled at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff. There, he honed his skills and built a foundation that would lead him to become one of the greatest actors of his generation. Nearly 2 decades after their first meeting, Anthony Hopkins crossed paths with Richard Burton again in 1975. This time, Burton was stepping into the role that Hopkins had played in Equus, taking over as the psychiatrist in Peter Shaffer's celebrated stage production. Reflecting on Burton's talent, Hopkins acknowledged his brilliance, calling him a phenomenal actor and placing him in the same league as the legendary Peter O'Toole. Both men, he said, were larger-than-life figures who left an unforgettable mark on the acting world. But before Hopkins became a household name, he had to fulfill his national service. Between 1958 and 1960, he served in the British Army's Royal Artillery Regiment, where he was known simply as Gunner Hopkins. His time in the military was a detour from his artistic aspirations, but it instilled in him a sense of discipline that would later serve him well in the demanding world of acting. After completing his service, he set his sights on London, determined to further refine his craft. He was accepted into the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, one of the most respected acting schools in the world. For the next few years, he immersed himself in rigorous training, sharpening his skills and preparing for the career that would eventually make him a cinematic icon. Anthony Hopkins is widely regarded as one of the greatest actors in cinematic history, with a career that has spanned decades and earned him countless accolades. He made his big-screen debut in the 1968 historical drama The Lion in Winter, delivering a commanding performance as the scheming Richard the Lionheart. This breakout role showcased his incredible range and set the stage for what would become an extraordinary career. Not one to be confined to a single medium, Hopkins also made a name for himself on television, winning Emmy Awards for his riveting portrayals of real-life figures. In the Lindbergh kidnapping case, 1976, he captivated audiences as accused kidnapper Bruno Hauptmann, and in The Bunker, 1981, he gave a chilling performance as Adolf Hitler. Despite his early success, it wasn't until 1991 that Hopkins reached true superstardom. His unforgettable portrayal of the brilliant yet terrifying Doctor Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs won him an Academy Award and cemented his place in pop culture history. With his piercing stare, unsettling calm, and chilling delivery, he created one of the most iconic villains of all time. He would go on to reprise the role in Hannibal, 2001, and Red Dragon, 2002, further solidifying his legacy. Though his career includes a vast array of powerful performances across film, television, and even music, many still associate him most with the cunning and charismatic Lecter, a character that continues to define his legendary status. At the height of his career in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Anthony Hopkins was not only one of the most respected actors in Hollywood, but also one of the highest paid. His chilling portrayal of Dr. Hannibal Lecter had cemented him as a box office draw, and studios were willing to pay top dollar to have him reprise the role. For the highly anticipated sequel Hannibal, 2001, he secured a massive $15 million paycheck, and when he returned once more for Red Dragon, 2002, his salary jumped to an impressive $20 million. Even outside of his iconic Lecter role, Hopkins remained in high demand. His brief yet memorable appearance in Mission: Impossible 2, 2000, earned him a cool $5 million, a staggering sum for what was essentially a small supporting role. In 2010, he took on another dark and mysterious character in the horror remake The Wolfman, for which he pocketed $15 million. These massive earnings reflected not just his star power, but also the level of prestige he brought to every project. Whether leading a film or making a limited appearance, Hopkins's name alone carried weight, proving that decades into his career, he was still one of Hollywood's most bankable and respected actors. His incredible success in the entertainment industry has brought him a massive fortune, allowing him to own some truly breathtaking mansions. These luxurious properties are more than just homes. They showcase his wealth, style, and the finer things in life. Let's take a closer look at what makes this particular mansion so extraordinary. Mansion in Pacific Palisades. Anthony has built an impressive real estate portfolio in Los Angeles, owning properties worth at least $30 million. His main home is a stunning $7 million mansion located in the upscale Pacific Palisades neighborhood, offering breathtaking views and luxurious features. In a bold investment move, He spent $13 million in just 3 months in 2019 to acquire several neighboring properties, expanding his presence in the area. Unfortunately, tragedy struck in January 2025 when the Palisades fire completely destroyed these nearby homes. Despite the devastation, Anthony's cliffside mansion miraculously remained untouched, standing strong as a symbol of resilience amidst the disaster. Anthony's former Malibu estate, known as the Point Dume Bluff Estate, is a breathtaking oceanfront property that perfectly blends luxury and comfort. This sprawling home is designed for those who appreciate coastal living at its finest, offering panoramic ocean views from nearly every room. The main house, a two-story colonial-style home, spans 3,557 square feet and was originally built in 1940. However, Anthony made several renovations to modernize the space while preserving its classic charm. The estate boasts 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, ensuring plenty of space for both family and guests. An additional guest house on the property comes with its own bedroom and bathroom, making it a perfect retreat for visitors seeking privacy. Stepping inside, guests are immediately greeted by large windows and skylights that flood the home with natural sunlight, enhancing the open and airy atmosphere. A cozy nook with an arched window in the kitchen serves as a perfect breakfast spot, offering a picturesque view of the ocean. The kitchen itself features light maple cabinets, stainless steel appliances, and open shelving, providing both elegance and functionality. French windows open out to the cliffside garden, where fresh ocean air and stunning scenery create a serene escape. The living room and family room each feature a fireplace, adding warmth and charm to the home, especially on cool Malibu nights. The darker hardwood floors in the living area contrast beautifully with the large white stone and wood fireplace, creating a cozy yet sophisticated ambiance. A small spiral staircase adds character, leading to the upper level of the house. Outside, the estate is designed for relaxation and entertainment. A private in-ground pool and spa sit alongside a pool house, offering a luxurious outdoor experience. The estate's garden, filled with large trees, not only adds natural beauty, but also withstood the devastating wildfires that swept through parts of Malibu. Anthony also made use of a log cabin on the property as his personal art studio, a quiet space for creativity and inspiration. One of the home's standout features is its 44,910 square foot garage, providing ample space for multiple vehicles. Additionally, a sauna in the master bedroom offers a touch of spa-like luxury, allowing for ultimate relaxation after a long day. Aside from his breathtaking luxury home, Anthony Hopkins also owns an enviable collection of high-end cars. From sleek sports cars to sophisticated luxury sedans, his garage is a testament to both performance and style. Let's take a closer look at some of the stunning vehicles he owns. Car collection. Topping the list is the 2005 Porsche Carrera GT, a rare and powerful supercar that is highly sought after by collectors. Its lightweight carbon fiber construction and 6-speed manual transmission make it a true driver's car. When it was first released, the Carrera GT had a price tag of $440,000, but due to its rarity, it now sells for well over $1 million at auctions. Up next is the 2024 Maserati Quattroporte, a luxury sports sedan that combines Italian craftsmanship with high-performance engineering. The interior is nothing short of exquisite, with premium leather seats, a state-of-the-art infotainment system, and handcrafted details that exude elegance. The starting price for this stunning vehicle is around $120,000. Hopkins also owns a McLaren 570S, a sleek and aerodynamic supercar known for its lightweight carbon fiber chassis and track-inspired performance. Despite its exotic design and race-ready performance, the 570S is also comfortable enough for daily driving. When new, this McLaren had a starting price of around $192,000. Balancing out his collection of high-performance cars, Hopkins also owns a Mercedes-Benz E-Class, a luxury sedan known for its smooth ride, advanced technology, and elegant design. Inside, it features high-end leather seats, a panoramic sunroof, and an intuitive digital cockpit. Prices for a brand-new 2024 E-Class start at around $60,000, depending on the trim and features. Closing the list is another iconic Porsche, the 911 Carrera. Known for its precision engineering and classic styling, the 2024 Porsche 911 Carrera is powered. With its agile handling, responsive steering, and legendary heritage, it's no surprise that the 911 remains one of the most beloved sports cars in the world. The base model starts at $114,000, with higher performance trims costing significantly more. From exotic supercars to luxurious sedans, Anthony Hopkins' car collection showcases his appreciation for both performance and style. Which of these stunning vehicles is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're curious to see more, keep watching for the next feature in our video series, Other Activities. Anthony Hopkins is widely celebrated for his legendary acting career, but many fans may not know that he has a deep passion for music as well. In an interview, he once shared that composing music has been a lifelong love, saying, "I've been composing music all my life, and if I'd been clever enough at school, I would like to have gone to music college. As it was, I had to settle for being an actor." Despite becoming one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, Hopkins never let go of his musical dreams. In 1986, he even took a step into the music industry, releasing a single titled "Distant Star." The song managed to gain some recognition, reaching number 75 on the UK singles chart. In 2007, Anthony Hopkins surprised fans when he announced that he would be taking a temporary break from acting to travel the world. While many know him as a Hollywood legend, his creative talents extend far beyond the screen. In addition to acting, Hopkins has a deep passion for music and has composed pieces for the concert hall. Working alongside orchestrator Stephen Barton, he has crafted several impressive musical works. One of his most notable compositions, The Mask of Time, made its grand debut with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra in October 2008, earning praise for its rich and dynamic orchestration. Another standout piece, Schizoid Salsa, showcases his ability to blend classical influences with vibrant, unexpected rhythms. Anthony Hopkins' talent isn't limited to acting. His love for music has also played a significant role in his creative journey. One of his most remarkable musical moments came on October 31, 2011, when world-renowned violinist André Rieu released an album featuring a waltz that Hopkins had composed decades earlier. The piece, titled "And the Waltz Goes On," was written in 1964 when Hopkins was just 26 years old. However, despite composing it, he had never actually heard it performed. That all changed when Rieu's orchestra premiered the piece in Vienna, bringing it to life in front of an audience for the very first time. In honor of the composition, Rieu named his entire album after Hopkins's waltz, further solidifying the actor's place in the world of music. Anthony Hopkins has always been more than just a legendary actor. His passion for music has been a defining part of his artistic journey. In January 2012, he took his love for composition to the next level by releasing an album of classical music titled Composer. This collection of original works was brought to life by the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra, and released on CD through the UK's popular classical radio station, Classic FM. The album features 9 of Hopkins's own compositions and film scores, each showcasing his deep connection to music. One particularly special piece, titled Margam, serves as a heartfelt tribute to his hometown near Port Talbot, Wales. Anthony Hopkins' creative abilities extend far beyond acting. He has also explored directing and even contributed to film restoration projects. In 1990, he made his directorial debut with Dylan Thomas' Return Journey, a film centered on the life and work of the famous Welsh poet Dylan Thomas. As a fellow Welshman, Hopkins brought a personal and passionate touch to the project, capturing the essence of Thomas's artistry on screen. That same year, he was called upon to lend his incredible voice talent to a restoration project for Stanley Kubrick's classic film Spartacus. A previously removed scene, featuring Laurence Olivier and Tony Curtis, was being restored, but Olivier's original audio was lost. Hopkins, known for his remarkable ability to mimic voices, was personally recommended by Olivier's widow, Joan Plowright, to re-record her late husband's lines. Anthony Hopkins has never been one to limit himself to just one aspect of storytelling. In 1995, he stepped behind the camera once again to direct August, a unique adaptation of Anton Chekhov's classic play, Uncle Vanya. Instead of the traditional Russian setting, Hopkins reimagined the story in his native Wales, bringing a fresh cultural perspective to the timeless drama. But directing wasn't his only passion. Hopkins also ventured into screenwriting and composing. In 2007, he wrote, directed, and even scored an experimental drama called Slipstream, which premiered at the prestigious Sundance Film Festival. The film showcased his artistic boldness, blending surrealism and non-linear storytelling in a way that was both thought-provoking and unconventional. In addition to his work in film, Hopkins lent his legendary voice to television. In 1997, he narrated the first 3 episodes of the BBC nature documentary series, Killing for a Living, which focused on the hunting instincts of predators in the wild. Philanthropy. Anthony Hopkins isn't just a celebrated actor. He's also a passionate philanthropist who has dedicated his time and resources to meaningful causes. One of his most notable efforts has been his support for the preservation of Snowdonia National Park in North Wales, a place close to his heart. Hopkins became the president of the National Trust's Snowdonia Appeal, leading fundraising efforts to protect the park's natural beauty for future generations. In 1998, he made an extraordinary contribution, donating $2 million toward the $4 million goal needed for the trust to purchase parts of Snowdon, the highest mountain in Wales. His commitment to Snowdonia didn't stop there. His admiration for the region inspired him to write a book, Anthony Hopkins's Snowdonia, which was published in 1995 and explores the landscape's rich history and personal significance to him. For over 20 years, he has been a dedicated patron of the YMCA Centre in Port Talbot, South Wales, the very town where he was born and raised. His connection to the YMCA dates back to the 1950s, when he first joined as a young man, and he has remained a steadfast supporter ever since. Beyond his hometown, Hopkins has extended his charitable efforts to various organizations worldwide. He was honored as a guest of honor at a gala fundraiser for Women in Recovery Inc., a Venice, California-based nonprofit that helps women struggling with substance abuse find a path to recovery. Additionally, from 1997 to 2007, he served as the honorary patron of the New Heritage Theater Company in Boise, Idaho, actively participating in fundraising and marketing efforts to support the repertory theater. Hopkins helped finance the $5 million renovation of a new wing at the college, which was later named the Anthony Hopkins Center in his honor. This state-of-the-art facility, which officially opened in 1999, provides students with world-class resources, rehearsal spaces, and performance areas to hone their craft. Anthony Hopkins has long used his influence to support important social and environmental causes. As a prominent member of Greenpeace, he has been vocal about protecting the planet, particularly when it comes to marine life conservation. In early 2008, he took part in a powerful television advertisement campaign where he expressed his deep concerns about whaling in Japan, raising awareness about the devastating impact of commercial whaling on ocean ecosystems. But his dedication to making a difference doesn't stop there. Hopkins has also been a strong advocate for rehabilitation programs. He has been a patron of RAPT, Rehabilitation for Addicted Prisoners Trust, since its early days, supporting efforts to help incarcerated individuals overcome substance abuse and rebuild their lives. In 1992, he played a key role in launching RAPT's first intensive drug and alcohol rehabilitation unit at Downview, HM Prison, a women's prison in Surrey, England. Anthony Hopkins has always taken great pride in his Welsh heritage, and one of his personal inspirations is the legendary Welsh comedian Tommy Cooper. Known for his unique blend of magic and comedy, Cooper left a lasting impact on British entertainment, and Hopkins has long admired his work. As a proud patron of the Tommy Cooper Society, Hopkins played a major role in honoring the beloved entertainer's legacy. On February 23, 2008, he took part in a special ceremony in Caerphilly, Cooper's hometown, to unveil a commemorative statue in his honor. In a heartfelt and humorous tribute, Hopkins fully embraced the spirit of the occasion by wearing Cooper's signature red fez and even performing a comic routine, a moment that delighted fans and captured the essence of Cooper's timeless charm. Personal life. Anthony Hopkins' personal life has seen its share of ups and downs, including multiple marriages and complicated family relationships. The legendary actor has been married 3 times. His first marriage was to actress Petronella Barker from 1966 to 1972, followed by a long union with Jennifer Linton, which lasted from 1973 to 2002. In the early 2000s, Hopkins met Stella Arroyave, a Colombian-born antiques dealer who brought a newfound sense of joy into his life. The two married in 2003, and Hopkins credits her with helping him through a difficult period of depression. To mark their 10th wedding anniversary, the couple had a special blessing at a private service in St. David's Cathedral on Christmas Eve 2013. While Hopkins has found stability in his marriage to Arroyave, his relationship with his only daughter, from his first marriage, has been much more strained. The two have been estranged for years, and when asked if he had any grandchildren, Hopkins gave a blunt response. "I don't have any idea. People break up. Families split, and get on with your life. People make choices. I don't care one way or the other." This candid remark reflects his often pragmatic, no-nonsense approach to personal matters. In another interview, he was just as honest, admitting, "I guess I am selfish. I have not been a good husband or father." Despite his success and status as one of the greatest actors of his time, Hopkins's personal journey has been filled with complexities, proving that even Hollywood legends face their own emotional struggles. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed learning more about the legendary actor's incredible success, his luxurious lifestyle, and the amazing assets he owns. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. For more exciting celebrity content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.